everyone. I am Tamara Inzunza, and thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you who don't know, I am here with Molly Flory of Old Republic Home Warranty. And our focus today is going to be the home warranty with regards to current homeowners. Now, Molly, for people who are seeing you for the first time, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about your experience and everything that you bring to the table when it comes to home warranties.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I am Molly. I've been with Old Republic for 16 years. I've been in the home warranty industry for over 20 plus years. I do hold a real estate license. I don't use it, but that's how I first started in home warranties. When I was selling houses and something would go wrong for a lot of times first-time home buyers, and they would call me, and then I discovered the value of a home warranty. So I have been with Old Republic for quite some time. The value of a warranty, especially on the most expensive purchase you'll ever make in your life, most likely,
yes,
is just, I cannot tell you how valuable it is, not just for first-time home buyers, for the buyer, for the seller, for everyone involved in a real estate transaction. It's a must to help keep those budgeted dollars where they need to be.
Exactly. Now, Molly, just before the pandemic, you and I did a video about home warranties, and we focused on the buyer side. Now that more people are at home using their appliances and systems more, what have you been seeing in terms of claims in the home warranty world since March?
Okay, Tamara, it started about the end of March, maybe the beginning of April. We started seeing more appliance claims. The oven broke down, the dishwasher's leaking, more plumbing claims, and then home more, and they're using the systems sometimes nonstop. And so we were getting a lot of air conditioning calls during the summer months. And we've faced a few hurdles where we had to close our call center and go virtual with that. And then the next thing is we had to make sure that our contractors were being safe when they went into the home. You know, they're licensed bonded contractors. We had to make sure they were taking the necessary safety precautions.
Right.
And, you know, reassure the homeowner of that. And then we got into air conditioning season, and what happened is a lot of the suppliers had closed down back in March and April, and they weren't making HVAC parts. They were either closed or they were making ventilators. So there was a backlog in that we had to jump through those hoops. And we are now out of air conditioning season. We're getting into the heating system. So we will see an increase in heating claims. But by far the biggest claims we're getting right now are appliances and plumbing. I don't see a lot of electrical claims coming in. We get some, but nothing major. But when I look at the claims every week, I'm like, wow, the number of claims that we are getting in the amount of dollars that we're spending to fix these or repair them.
Right.
We have run into a little problem with getting appliances because of shipping, and things are backlogged. So we have a lot of connections nationwide with our contractor relations department and manufacturers. So we work really hard to get that appliance to that homeowner as soon as possible.
Now, tell me about, I know that you just said you noticed a spike. How do you think Old Republic handled when you first started to sit back and go, oh my gosh, look at the volume of calls coming in, look at this surge? Like, can you describe what that was like, seeing that?
It was crazy. We were working 24/7. We had 500 people in the call center in San Francisco that we had to overnight get that. I think we had 48 hours. San Francisco was one of the first places to shut down. So we had 500 people in the call center, and some of them were already set up virtually. A lot of them were not. Thank God for our IT department. They jumped in, got people set up. And, we had to interface all the different departments from the time that claim call comes in to the contractor to dispatch to authorizations.
Mhm.
So I'm so impressed with the way we handled it. I've talked to some other people, realtors, and said, some of the warranty companies have just almost shut down.
Wow.
You can't do that. You cannot
Yeah.
do that. You have to, do every avenue you can.
Right.
And we did everything, pulled out all the stops. We had some hiccups along the way, and most people understood,
Mhm.
and they just wanted to see, they can go online, and that helped tremendously.
Yeah.
Our homeowners can now go onto our website to Homeowner Central, and they can put a claim online. They don't have to call the 800 number. They can track the contractor. They can do so much online now. So, if there's a backlog on the phone queue, they always have that option to go online. And we're seeing more and more homeowners do that, which is great.
That is
So,
a great
yeah,
option. That's a great
I,
option because, when that appliance fails, it's never a good time. It's never a good time. It seems like when your heating goes out, it's always the coldest day. When your AC goes out, it's always the hottest day.
exactly.
And God forbid we talk about the dishwasher or the refrigerator where you have all of your food. So yeah, when people
Exactly.
have to make that call, their stress level is high, their anxiety level is high. They just want to get it fixed as soon as possible so that they can get back to normal.
Absolutely. And, washers and dryers,
Hmm.
if they don't have a washing machine working and we've ordered one, we got to get that to them as soon as possible, because how many people are going to go to a laundromat right now? You
Right.
know, they
Right.
don't want to be out and about in a lot of cases. So, we've had to take some, very upset homeowners. Sometimes you just have to listen and
Yeah.
make sure they know they're being heard. We're doing everything possible, and we're not going to give up until we have everything taken care of for that homeowner.
Right.
A
Now,
lot of hand holding.
yes, absolutely. Now, Molly, let's talk a little bit about cost. So if I am a homeowner and I don't have a home warranty in place right now, what can I expect in terms of the cost of the home warranty?
That's a great question. You can now get a warranty as an agent referral
Okay. And what does
through
that
your
mean
agent.
exactly?
That means if you bought a house, let's say 5 years ago,
Hmm.
everything's fine, and you're thinking, I might want to look at a home warranty.
Hmm.
You can contact the agent who sold you the house, or your local, whoever you deal with, and get the warranty. Hopefully it's you,
Yeah.
and get the warranty as an agent referral, and the price will be the same that's published on our website.
Okay.
Now, if it's a homeowner calling us direct,
Hmm.
no agent involved, the price is going to be higher.
Okay.
We are geared towards the real estate industry.
Okay. So I
Agents,
can help people save money even if they're not buying or selling a house. Is that what you're telling me?
absolutely, you can go to your friends and say, you don't have a warranty on the house, especially today when money's tight. You might want to look at a home warranty.
Yes.
And then they would get it at the regular price that's posted on the website. You
Hmm.
have to call it in as an agent referral. And then also for people refinancing,
Hmm.
if you're refinancing the house, this is a great time to get a home warranty.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that because my lenders right now, who are awesome, by the way, they are swamped. I've been sending them clients to refinance, and to be honest with you, I never really connected those dots as far as when you're refinancing and that being a time to purchase a home warranty. So tell me a little bit about that. That's
Okay. It
interesting.
would be the same thing. It would be an agent referral warranty. They're refinancing the house, and we would run it through their agent
Hmm.
or even through the title company.
Okay.
And they can get the full year coverage, and they pay for it then. And there is a 30-day hold if they already own the house.
Okay.
Just like on any agent referral, I'm sorry, there is a 30-day hold on coverage. So,
Okay.
but they still get one full year of coverage.
Okay, so the 30-day hold is for existing homeowners as
Right.
opposed to when I'm representing a buyer at closing, their coverage starts the date of closing.
Exactly.
Okay,
And the reason we do that is because we're like in insurance.
yes,
Um, you're not going through a real estate closing. You're not having a walkthrough or an inspection. So
right,
we're, going by, the understanding that everything currently is in good working condition.
Right. Okay. And you said the home warranty is good for a year. Is there a deadline for existing homeowners? Like, for example, does the house have to be, less than 10 years old, less than 20 years old? It can be any home.
Any home.
Condo, townhome, or single family.
Exactly. And we have on our website, it's posted with the pricing for the condo. We do now have a condo townhouse pricing, which is great.
Yes, that is.
And yeah, they have still 1 full year of coverage, and then they can renew at the end of the year. They will be notified. We send emails to them, notifications that for the renewal notice. And if they want to go ahead and renew, they can just either do that online or call it in, and then they can pay by monthly payments on the renewal.
Okay. Now, one of the questions that I really want you to answer for the public is, we know that there are a ton of home warranty companies out there. What makes Old Republic Home Warranty different?
Another good question. Well, we've been in business for 45 years now. And I mean, we started as a small California-based little itty bitty company, and we've grown. The good news is we are now, the beginning next year, or middle of next year, most likely, we're going to be opening a call center in Charlotte on the East Coast.
Oh, nice.
It'll be within the United States. It'll be on the East Coast, so we don't have to deal with the time difference. We are A+ Better Business rating for 20, I believe it's 25 years straight now.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a great reputation. We're under the umbrella of Old Republic International, and very, very compliant with all the state regulations, what's going on. I've been doing this a long time, and I've seen some warranty companies that come and go. And
I have too. I'm 23 years in the business. I've seen warranty companies come and go.
Exactly. Yes. So they have to be financially stable. Another thing that I've noticed, and I do know all my competitors, most of my competitors are very good. I've seen some companies come in and there's a lot of limits in their contract.
Yes.
And it's in that
which is very frustrating. If I can interrupt, it's very frustrating as an agent when and it does not happen often, but I have gotten that call from the client who is protected by a home warranty, and something happens and they go to make that call to place the claim and they get told that it's not covered. So that can be very disappointing.
Exactly. So you need to, the client really needs to look through the warranties and check out how they're rated. I have one that there's, you go on Better Business and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There's some not great reviews. And so I do my homework, I look at it, and then I look at the fine print. I mean, everybody's going to have some limits, but I've seen some that, it's almost like a hook.
Yeah.
Oh, the price is not bad.
Yeah.
And then I see, oh, well, you have to do this, this, and this.
Right.
So, I even have realtors I've dealt with for years that'll call me up and say, the agent on the other end or so-and-so went with another home warranty company and we're having some issues. Can you advise me? And I have no problem advising them. And then a lot of times they'll say, okay, when they come up for renewal with that company, can they switch to you? And you can do that as well.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a lot of it is a reputation, and Old Republic has worked very hard. We understand it's a case by case review, and our whole thing is people helping people. We try to make it as simple as possible, and if there's a problem, we want to hear about it so we can correct it.
Right. Right. Now, in terms of the claims process, I know this is also something that we touched on in our last video, but for those who are watching the first time, if I'm a homeowner and I'm making a claim, do I have any control over the contractors that come out?
Usually not in the beginning. Like, let's say it's the first claim you've ever had. And we have licensed bonded contractors, and we have negotiated set prices for them because of the volume of business we send them. So if you say, well, I want this contractor and he's not on our list of approved contractors, then the price is most likely going to be higher. We're going to pay you what our negotiated price with our contractor would have been. The biggest thing here is they have to be licensed and insured.
Right.
And we have a contractor relations department that keeps making sure, keeps tabs on that to make sure that everything's up to date. So they're going to tell you this is the contractor. If you prefer your own, you're probably going to pay more unless they're on our list of approved. We are constantly monitoring our contractors. If there's a complaint filed, if they make an appointment and don't show up, that's one of my pet peeves.
Yes, and it's frustrating for the homeowner as
It
well.
is. It
Because they
is.
always give you this window. We'll be there between 12 and 4. And
Oh, I know, everything's a
then
window.
they text you at 3:59 and go, oh, sorry, we can't come. I've had that happen to me.
Everything's a window nowadays. You
Yes.
get furniture delivered, it's a window. So if we ever hear a complaint about a contractor, we take it seriously. We will investigate. The contractor relations firm will call the owner of the company and let them know a complaint's been filed. They have to adhere to the agreement that we have with them. Their professionalism, especially nowadays, they're being safe in the home, and we monitor them. So if there's a problem, contractor relations will call the owner of the company immediately and just follow up, and then they will monitor that contractor. But we rotate our contractors to be fair to our base.
Right.
So, you know, if a homeowner wants, let's say they've used a plumbing company before, they're real happy with them, they know the systems in the house, we can do that. It's just, they're probably going to pay a little bit more out of their own pocket.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, if I'm a homeowner and I'm thinking about selling my home or I'm getting ready to list my property, you have a great coverage for homeowners who are selling. Tell us about that, because that's something that I use for all of my listings.
No, you are good. The value of it is, it's like a no-brainer is what I say. You know, if the seller's going to sell the house, then put a warranty on it. With our warranty, they do not pay anything until they go to closing.
Exactly.
So it's complimentary coverage during the listing period.
Yes.
Then they go to closing and the buyer's covered for 1 full year from date of closing. Then the buyer can pick up the renewal from then on. But what I'm seeing in today's market, because the rates are so good and the market is moving so fast on well-priced homes, that people are saying, oh, well, you know, I don't want to ask the seller to pay for a warranty. Or the seller's like, I'm not going to pay for a warranty. When things are moving this fast, a lot of times little things get overlooked.
Right.
And that's why we, you know, we'll do the agent referral policy. But also when things move fast, you want to make sure that the buyer is covered from date of closing. But to offer your seller the free coverage, I mean, they're going to, they don't pay anything until they go to closing. And the nice thing is then after closing, if something goes wrong, then the buyer's not calling the seller and trying to get in touch with them and say what happened here. And it's a much cleaner, smoother transaction.
Yes, and I can vouch for that, because I recently had a listing. I put the home warranty in place as soon as the listing agreement was signed. My people went out of town and they came back, and this was over the summer. They went out of town, they came back, and the AC wasn't working. And of course, I get that panic call.
Yes.
And the first thing they said was, oh my gosh, did you put that home warranty on the house like you said you would? Hot diggity, yes, I did. The home warranty was in place. They called Old Republic and it was fixed. And it was just a huge sigh of relief, because they had spent, quite a bit of money getting the house ready. And the HVAC, that's the largest system in the home. And I could just hear the stress and panic in my client's voice, and also the relief.
Nobody needs that kind of stress.
Yeah, it was just such a relief.
And the expense too.
Yes.
And could it have cost them if they didn't have a warranty?
If they hadn't signed the listing agreement yet,
Exactly.
what if they were still getting the house ready and just hadn't signed the listing agreement yet? They would have been responsible for the full cost of it.
And like I said, it's the most expensive purchase of your life.
Yes.
I mean, you get a warranty on everything just about nowadays.
Right.
Why not do it on a home to protect you and your family, and give you that peace of mind, especially during such crazy, uncertain times?
Yes.
You don't need an extra repair that you are not budgeting for. So
Exactly.
the warranty, people will say to me, well, should I renew it? I didn't have a claim last year at all. And it's like Murphy's Law. If you don't renew it,
Yeah.
you'll have a claim the first
Yeah.
month that you didn't renew. If
That's
you
right.
do, then, so yeah, but we are seeing an increase. And I just think the value of a home warranty is more important now than over 20 years in the business than I've ever seen.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Molly, thank you so much. This has been very, very helpful. And I am going to put your website information on display once the video comes out. But tell people where to go in terms of your website. Where can they go right now if they want to learn more about Old Republic Home Warranty?
Great. www.orhp for Old Republic Home Protection.com or mollyf@orhp.com. And you can always call Tamara and I can answer any questions you may have. If you're thinking about getting a warranty, please, please look into it before something goes wrong.
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
Okay, you
Molly.
have a great day and be safe.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure
Okay,
having you on. Thank you so
you
much. And
too.
be safe at
Thanks.
home, okay?